We currently run the largest, safest, most efficient, most complex, most diverse airspace system in the world. It contributes $1.5 trillion to our gross domestic product and provides over 12 million American jobs. Our national airspace system is unique, unequaled, and unrivaled by any country. This is due in large part to the impeccable work the men and women that I represent do every day. NATCA members guide approximately 70,000 flights per day in the United States, ensuring over 900 million passengers arrive safely at their destination every year. The United States airspace system is considered the gold standard in the aviation community, but that status is at risk. Unstable, unpredictable funding and status quo threatens it. We need a stable, reliable, predictable funding stream to operate our current system and allow for growth in the United States aviation system. Although NATCA is calling for change, we cannot support any proposal without fully reviewing all its details. It's not only that we oppose the status quo, which is very much broken. We also oppose any system that would put ATC in a for-profit model. In order for NATCA to consider support of any proposal, it must meet our 4 core principles of reform. First, any new system must keep the safety and the efficiency of the national airspace system the top priority. Second, any reform must protect our members' employment relationship. This must maintain our members' pay, benefits, retirement system, healthcare system, as well as their work rules in our contract. Third, any reform system must have a stable, predictable funding stream adequately enough to support air traffic control services, growth, new users, staffing, hiring, training, long-term modernization projects. Also, this reform must provide a stable funding stream through a transition period. Fourth, any reform must maintain a dynamic, diverse aviation system that continues to provide services to all segments of the aviation community and to all airports across America. I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to continue to provide services to many of the diverse users in the national airspace system, both large and small, new and old, big city to rural America. The United States has a vibrant general aviation community that relies upon us. Rural America's economy success is tied to access to the national airspace system. Last year, NATCA supported the Air Act of 2016 because it met these 4 core principles. While we do not believe there is only one solution to the problems, we will carefully review all proposals using the same standard. Please don't take NATCA's position as a need for stable, predictable funding as to mean the appropriators have not done their job. The appropriators in both chambers of Congress on both sides of the aisles have done their job well. The problem stems from lack of regular order we've been experiencing for over 10 years now. This lack of regular order has led to stop-and-go funding, many threats of shutdown, and our current staffing shortage. We're at a 28-year low of fully certified controllers. We have 10,532 certified controllers. Approximately 3,000 of them are eligible to retire at this time. In addition, unstable funding has prevented on-time implementation of next-gen modernization projects. NATCA takes pride in our role in partnering with the FAA in developing and implementing important modernization projects. We have successfully worked on many over the years. Unfortunately, all have been impacted by uncertainty of funding. If you just look at FY 2018, as we approached April 28th of this year, the FAA shifted its focus from next-gen to shutdown. We then received a 1-week funding extension, followed by a 5-month funding bill. While we're elated over the funding bill, 5 months is certainly no way to plan for the future in aviation. Congress needs to pass an FAA reauthorization bill that provides stable, reliable, predictable funding. Congress should exempt the FAA employees from indiscriminate sequester cuts. Otherwise, we will see a hiring freeze, reduced staffing, furloughs, delays, reduced capacity, and suspension of key next-gen programs. I want to thank you for calling this hearing. We must all remain vigilant and focused on the horizon as we try to expand and modernize the national airspace system. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rinaldi.